Yeah. All right. We are live on YouTube. Another windy day here today on the trail. I think it's a little less windy than it was yesterday, and I really didn't have that many audio issues. So it should be okay, but it is still windier than usual. I hope you're all having a great day. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. It is Friday. If you're here live, it is Friday. And hopefully you have a great weekend planned ahead. I've got a wonderful weekend planned with my lady. We're going to go to 2 concerts this weekend. And we're going to be off of YouTube for a bit, which is going to be nice. Don't get me wrong, we love YouTube. We love the YouTube community, and we love creating our content. But we also love each other, and we love spending time together. And we love going to these concerts that we go to every now and then. And today I have a pretty simple topic, but it's a serious topic too, because give me a sec, got across here. It's a serious topic too because, you know, if you can't learn to understand this, it's going to hold you back and set you back in all aspects of your life. And in order to make this happen, you've got to learn to become a stronger person. Whether you're a man or a woman, you've got to learn to become a stronger person, especially in this crazy modern world we all live in, where most of it's gone digital. And that has definitely changed, you know, every dynamic and every aspect of life compared to how it used to be. You know, I talk a lot about the millennial generation, and I've been pretty brutal with the millennials because they deserve it. They do. Not all of them, but the majority of them. And it's not that, you know, I've tried to attack millennials or anyone in general. It just is what it is. I talk about things the way they are. Exactly the way they are. And, you know, have I triggered or upset quite a few millennials on the YouTube platform because of my opinions, which should be facts regarding millennials? Yeah, you know, I've triggered some people, but why are they getting triggered? You see, if you weren't exactly as I was saying it, it wouldn't trigger you, right? Because here's the truth of the matter, right? I'm gonna start off this show. I'm gonna start off this show by talking about millennials that I've triggered on this platform. Not any one in particular, but a bunch of them in general. Okay. And you know, they like to come back and talk about me as well, right? But the truth of the matter is, they never get their facts straight. They don't have anything to come back at me with, which is why, you know, they try to make shit up or try to project insecurities regarding things that I have and things that they wish they could have, right? Because here's the thing. No one is going to respond to you unless what you're saying has some truth to it, right? Really, really windy today again, right here on this part. No one's going to respond to you regarding anything unless there's some truth to it. I'm not saying it has to be completely truthful, But if there's some truth to it, and you hit a nerve, right? Like, especially with these millennial men I talk about. I mean, I'm going to share some videos on my community tabs from some other creators that are talking about how pathetic modern day men are. And a lot of what he talks about is the millennial generation. Babe, let me know if you're around, if you can hear me. It is quite windy on the trail right now, but I'm holding the mic as best as possible. I've got the windscreen on, and I'm doing the best I can, right? So again, you know, again, if there's no truth to what I've been saying, then millennials out here on the YouTube platform that are triggered by what I'm saying wouldn't be triggered, right? But instead of looking at themselves in the mirror and, you know, fixing their issues to turn their life around, they do more of what proves them to be the way I'm saying they are, right? Right? Everything that I've said about them, the way they react and attack and project on the people like me and other people they perceive to be better than them, more so solidifies what we're saying about millennials, right? So, and it's primarily millennial men, age 25 to 40. Some Gen Zers and maybe some Gen Xers, but primarily, I would say at least 2/3 of millennial men, age 25 to 40, behave in this way, somewhat in this way, or completely in this way, or in the ways I've been talking about, right? And maybe my lesson here today can help these millennial men and can help all men and all women, right? Because everybody deals with things, right? And in life, you shouldn't let anything get to you. No matter what happens in life, you must always stay positive. No matter what happens in life, you must always stay positive. That's the topic we're going to be discussing here in just a bit. Maybe we've already started. Anyway, let's see, what do we have here? I know I just kind of went live on the spur of the moment. I didn't plan this one out because today is the day that I'm spending time with my lady. I'm spending the whole weekend with my lady. Man, got 4 people in the box. Thank you so much for being here. Please like this stream. Please share it out. Share it out on your community tabs. Share it out on social media. Make people aware that there's a positive place on YouTube that can truly help turn your life around. This is the place to be. This is the place to come to when you're down about something and you need some positive reinforcement, some cheering up. If you need a big hug, we'll give it to you. Whatever support you need to help you get back on track and turn things around for the better, that's what we do here. We jumped up to 11 people all of a sudden from 4 to 11. That's quite a big jump. Okay. It just happens. 12 people, 13 people. All right. Now back down to 11. Well, some people stop in for a second to thumb me down. It's the millennials. The millennial men that are triggered by the truth I'm speaking about them, right? That's fine. And see, here's the thing. To the millennial men I talk about, I'm not even trying to trigger you. I'm trying to help you guys out. I mean, there's a content creator, and I sent this information today to my lady. I sent her one of his videos. His name is Casey Zander. I think he is a millennial, but he's an older millennial, and he's very mature. He's one of the millennials. He's one of the top third millennials that defies the stereotype, right? And I sent a link of his latest video today to my lady. I've been subscribed to Casey Zander for a while. He has over 300K subscribers. Baby, I don't care. You don't need to mention that to me. I mean, baby, I don't want to talk about that. We all know what he's doing, and he's going to keep doing it every single time because he's being paid to do it by his sponsor. We all know that. We don't have to keep talking about that. So it's okay. Let him do it. His day will come. His day will come. It's pretty sad that he's been waiting all day for me again to go live, because I was going to go live earlier, but I changed my mind, had other things to do. Sure, that's why the numbers are fluctuating, but here's the thing. There are people that are pissed off at him and think what he's doing is stupid, so they're going to come over here just because they think what he's doing is stupid, right? I mean, we got 11 people, sure, maybe he has 40 or 50, I don't really care, right? Because the thing is, his day will come. And here's the thing. His day will come with me doing nothing but just doing what I do here, right? You see, I want to prove to everyone that his day will come without me copyright striking him or flagging him for guideline violations. It's his content that's against the terms of service. Everything he does violates the terms of service. It's just that YouTube has not caught up with him yet. And they will. Trust me, they will. That's why he's building other channels, because he knows it's like a revolving door based on the content he creates, right? But see, babe, I didn't want to talk about this. You brought it up, and respectfully, babe, I'm responding to it because I love you and I care about you, right? Can you hear me okay? But since you brought it up, babe, I will say this, right? It's funny to me. See, I don't plan my streams around this guy. I have other things to do. I had my beard to do today. And the reason why I ended up not going live earlier, I was going to do a stream. I'm going to do that later, maybe later tonight when we get back from the event, or sometime this weekend, right? So this dude sets up a stream, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'm doing my beard, I'm trimming my beard and dyeing my beard with Just for Men. I'm 48 years old. Everyone knows I use Just for Men. Looks good, huh, baby? You tell me. Oh, it's not that guy? Oh, it's the meth user. Right. Or the former meth user, right? Yeah, it's okay. Hey, you know what? They talk smack about me. That's not true. So, hey, all's fair in love and war, right? Yeah. And the point of the matter is the main guy. I'll say this real quick. As I was doing my beard, it's a long process. It takes over an hour to, between shaving my head nice and smooth and trimming my beard and dyeing my beard with Just for Men. It's a long process. So I tuned into his show, and it was just cracking me up the amount of mad shit his people and him were talking about me, right? And and it's really funny. There's this one guy in his chat. I guess he's a millennial, and he keeps trying to egg me on. Sir, you hide behind a fake account. Unless you use your real name and show your face, sir, I don't owe you anything, right? But it really makes me wonder. Can you hear me okay, babe? Let me know if the audio is okay. I'm gonna wait to hear. Is the audio okay, babe? Let me know. Just so I make sure, because it's quite windy. We can hear you. Thank you, Autism Mom, the 2. Thank you so much. The audio is fine. Casey, welcome to the show. Casey, are you from that other side? Be honest. As long as you're civil, you can stay, but be honest with me. First time seeing you here, Casey. It's really funny to me. I'm going to say this again, and I'm going to try to share with you folks, right? I do not antagonize this man. I don't antagonize this man that does these rebroadcasts, and I don't antagonize the woman he works closely with, his business partner. Ma'am, you know I don't antagonize you one bit. I know you're watching, ma'am. I don't talk about you. I have respected all your wishes. I've respected all your wishes, ma'am. But you're talking mad shit about myself and my woman. And honestly, is this part of the act, or is this how you feel? I mean, and I don't understand why you would feel that way if it's not part of the act, because neither my woman or myself have ever done you wrong. I just don't get it, right? And it doesn't bother us. It doesn't bother me. It's really windy. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother her. We're just curious. What's the purpose? What's the point? I mean, let's tackle it head on, because you know what? That's what we're going to do. I've always done that. Let's tackle it head on. Like, these people are talking about my family's estate, and they're talking smack about my woman being an estate groomer, right? You're becoming a little choppy with the audio. Well, very windy, that's why. It's going to happen at times. Oh, you watch Shangy. Okay. Well, Shangy's good for the most part. He has his moments where he gets caught up in things he shouldn't, but I don't have a problem with him. I don't really have a problem with anybody. My whole thing is, like, what is the point of this Like these people talking mad smack about me and my woman. They keep talking about my money or my family's money or my woman, trying to get with me so she can get the estate. Like it all leads back to my family's estate. Like, do you have a hard on for my family's estate? Because I don't have that big of a hard on for it. I just live my life. Right? I never talk about things I have and stuff like that. Unless I get text stuff from my YouTube channel to help other people. Right? But all day, every day, now the whole thing is, let's just tackle it head on. All day, every day, these people talk about my family's estate and my lady trying to get with me to marry into the family so she can take the estate. How pathetic is that, right? And here's the thing. What you folks don't understand is you don't understand how estates work. Estates are protected by the trust, right? Estates are protected by the trust. And it goes by when the trust was written, not when you marry someone. Because theoretically, if I marry my woman and she divorces me 5-10 years down the road, she gets nothing from the trust. She will only get whatever her and I accrued together during the time we were married. Right? The trust is separate. But why would I want to be with a lady that I wouldn't want to share what myself and my family have built? What the fuck is wrong with people? Right? I mean, seriously. Like, get over yourselves. If there's a problem with me, just let me know. I can handle it. If there's a real problem with my lady, let me handle it, right? But the same old song and dance every day, it's just old, right? And people keep hearing this, right? And babe, the only reason why I mentioned it is because you brought it up. You brought up the restreaming, and I don't even care. It doesn't matter. But again, I don't have a problem coming out and responding even to the hateful stuff that's being said about us, because I don't have a problem responding to it. Yeah, my family has an estate. Yes, I'm gonna be the next one to take over the trust. Not my brother, like you guys say. It's gonna be myself. But my brother and I will be running it together. These people try to paint my brother as the god of the family and Eli the piece of shit. Because Eli happens to be the YouTuber, right? They can't attack my brother because he's not on YouTube. So what they'll do is they'll make my brother look like the god and make me look like a piece of shit because I'm on the front lines here, right? Real life needs to stay real life. It's no one's business what goes outside of social media. Well, ma'am, you somewhat support that guy, and I'm not mad. You can stay here. I'm not banning you. I respect your wishes, but you have a mod wrench in his channel, and you support what he's doing by being there. I mean, it's your choice. I'm not telling you what to do. You can support both if you want. But I'm just saying, like, if that doesn't make you happy, then why would you support someone that does that kind of shit on their channel? Right? That's all I'm saying. Right? No big deal. I'm not mad. I think you're a great person, autism mom to 2. And my woman likes you too. But yes, real life should stay real life. But at this point, these people have made it their mission to put my real life publicly on YouTube. Even real life that doesn't involve me, that involves my family's business. Right? Now, here's the thing. I could even understand these people talking about my family trust one time, but they talk about my family trust every day. They talk about my woman being a gold digger every day, which she's not a gold digger. They talk about the same stuff, right? And all they're trying to do is incite a reaction. And maybe you're getting one, but here's the thing. It doesn't really bother me or bother my lady. It's just stupid. It's old. It's boring. Get over yourselves and move the hell on. At what point is the audience going to get tired of it, right? So earlier, You know, I was going to go live from here, Coach Eli, too, from the studio, with a stream I'll be doing sometime this weekend probably, right? But instead, I had to get ready. I had to do my beard and stuff because my lady's coming over tonight, right? Right after I do this show. And so I'm looking in the, I'm listening to that stream that this dude was running, right? And looking at the screen, and he has $10 in donations. So he's been sitting around all day for $10 in donations, right? So, sir, obviously, you putting in this much time for $10 is not worth it. There's a much larger incentive, sir. And again, we don't have to talk about it, but you know it, and your business partner knows it as well. Again, it's all good. That's your business, right? And again, I don't have a problem with these people talking about me, right? But whenever I don't do a stream, like if I cancel a stream or something, this dude goes back and plays content from years ago, right? And then he talks about my estate, my family's estate, right? Dude, you're talking mad shit, dude. You're talking mad shit for no reason. You have no idea what's happening in my life. And yeah, maybe you're trying to incite or trigger a reaction, or maybe, sir, maybe you're truly jealous that my family has a fucking large-ass estate, unlike yours. You want me to throw that in your face, dude? That's very immature of me, dude. I'll admit that. That's an example, by the way, right? What is it with you people? Get over yourselves. Get over yourselves, right? Come up with something constructive to criticize about what I do. But no, you guys kick below the belt or hit below the belt. You guys, you pathetic millennial losers, millennial male losers, you guys kick guys below the belt. You kick guys in the nuts. That's what you do. You see, I'd be open to having a one-on-one, reasonable, civil conversation with you guys to discuss topics, not debate. I don't debate, I discuss. But see, you guys are not capable of discussing fairly. All you guys want to do is bring someone like myself on a panel that's intelligent, has his shit together, and carries great conversations. All you guys want to do is be like a little kid and then start poking the bear with stupid shit to try to trigger a response. And in the past, you guys were successful till I figured out the game. Now I get it. And I don't do that anymore. I mean, sir, I can incorporate you in my content every day as part of my topics without mentioning your name. If I have to do that, I'll do that. You talk about me every day. You use my content every day, which you have my blessing to do so. That's not the point. The point is, sir, you are obsessed. Either you're seriously obsessed with being on my nuts, sir, or you have a requirement to continue to talk about me for a certain amount of time until that requirement is lifted, sir. It's one or the other. There's no other logical explanation for it, sir. I mean, sir, here's the thing. The truth of the matter is this. You got an audience of 40 or 50 people that watch you when you broadcast me. You make the least amount of money when you talk about me. And then sometimes you buy subs, or you buy views, or live views to make it appear like you're making more. And you also pad your donation amount, sir. Come on. Sir, you're not fooling anyone. Right? And I'm not trying to wallet watch you because I don't like being wallet watched myself. All I'm trying to say is, dude, cut your losses and move on. Get over yourself, bro. You made $10 trying to rebroadcast me earlier today. $10. Hey, Lewis, how you doing, bro? Can you hear me okay, Lewis? You will have the bigger balls that he will ever have. Sure. Thanks, Lewis. You're right. Why I don't get involved. I'm only on for entertainment and conversations. I don't get involved. I just turn off when I had enough. Why does any of this matter to these people? Because they're immature, insecure, mentally and emotionally unstable millennial men. And some women too, but I'm talking more about the men. And the one main creator that rebroadcasts me every day has a sponsor that sponsors him to do this. So it's all because of financial incentive. And at times I even question if he really even wants to ever talk about me. Right? Look, there's no way in hell someone would follow me around. Like literally, he watches the moment I schedule a live stream. I look, he schedules one right alongside me every single time, right? And if I change the time, he changes the time. And if I go live again later, he goes live later. It doesn't matter day or night. This guy's watching me like a hawk, 24/7, right? There's no one in their damn fucking right mind that would sit there and do that unless they're being compensated for it. There's no other reason. I mean, come on, folks, get over yourselves. Put two and two together, right? And if he's going to come out and say he's not being compensated for it by a sponsor, then he's not making enough in donations to rebroadcast me all the time. Come on, folks, look at the numbers. You folks know what you're donating. Come on. When is enough enough? Right? Here's the truth of the matter. I get it's their business. I get it's what they're being paid for. They've told me themselves it's clocking in and clocking out. I get that. But where does the line, where is the line, right? Where is the line between clocking in and clocking out and actual harassment and bullying, right? Right, where's the line, right? And I'm not even sitting here and crying bullying. I'm just saying it is. That's what it is. It's bullying and harassment is what it is. But where's the line between clocking in and clocking out and getting paid to entertain people, right? And then bullying and harassment, right? Where's the line? Especially with someone like me that never talks about these people and doesn't talk. I mean, in the past, sure I did with the millennial guy. But with the rest of his audience and the rest of the people he works with, I don't talk about them. I don't say anything about them. I've respected everyone's wishes, right? I could see if I was, trying to poke the bear or anything like that. But I don't do that. Years ago, sure, we went back and forth, but I haven't done that for years, and they know that, right? And this guy knows that. This creator knows that. But every single day, no matter what time I go live, day or night, from the studio, from walking, I can put on a pre-recorded video, he'll do that. Think about it, folks. There's no way in hell someone could sustain that as long as he has, unless they're financially being compensated to do exactly that. Think about it. I love my woman. And the only reason, like I said, why I mentioned it was because she mentioned I was being restreamed, which, babe, I'll tell you this, and I told you behind the scenes, maybe you didn't get the message earlier. I don't care. I don't want to know if I'm being restreamed or not. I don't want to know. I don't care. All I want to do is run my channel and help people. I want to help uplift people. I want to help people turn their lives around. I want to help people remove drama from their lives. I want to help people get what they want in the most positive and uplifting ways possible. I would gladly take a wrench for your channel. I want to support you. That's why I'm here. Well, I got to get to know you better before I give you a wrench. I don't hand them out like the other guy does. I'd have to connect with you somewhere on Twitter or Facebook or somewhere. And I'd have to know that you, I'm not saying you don't exist, but, you know, like, I don't really know who you are. I know you're a person that calls themselves Autism Mom to 2. But I've never heard your voice, seen your face, and I don't know your name. And I'm sure you want to protect your anonymity. I get that. But I don't give wrenches to people that are anonymous, ma'am. I just don't. If I know who you really are behind the scenes, I can keep you anonymous and give you a wrench. But I don't give moderator wrenches to anonymous people. That's fine, I understand. And I'm assuming that you want to remain completely anonymous, right? I mean, here's the thing. I'm an actual business here. I have to protect my channels. So I'm only going to give access to people that I know by first and last name. And I know they're good people. I'm not saying you're not. I just don't know who you really are. I like how you're behaving in the chat, but that's all I know about you, ma'am, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get to the end of the trail here. Probably not going to go to the observation deck. I've got to turn and burn. Give me a second here. No matter what happens in life, you have to always stay positive. You must always stay positive. You must always stay positive. So the topic here coincides perfectly with what I've been dealing with these people that just can't get my name out of their mouths, right? They can't stop talking about me, which is fine. Look, people can talk about other people. The problem is not talking about me. And the problem is not even using my content. I've given you my blessing. The problem is, how many times are you going to talk about my family's estate, my family's money, my money, you know, whether you believe or not, what you believe or whatever, right? Whatever you believe or not, which is what I'm trying to say. Who gives a damn? You've made your point 1,000,000 times. How many more times are you going to continue talking about my family, my family's estate, trying to make your audience believe that my brother's going to get the estate over me? Who gives a shit who gets the estate? Quite frankly, I wouldn't even care if my brother was put in charge of it over me. I wouldn't. I don't care. Because I'm not about the money. I'm not the type of person that loves people for money. I love people for who they are. I'm not a superficial type of person, right? But dude, man, you've been wallet watching me. And quite honestly, I don't even think it's wallet watching. I think it's you just want to slander my name, sir. And here's the thing. I don't care if you slander my name. Sir, I'm not taking any action on you. I could, I'm not going to. But all you do all day every day is slander my name. You slander my name and then you flip it and say I slander you, which I don't. Sir, I don't. There's a lot of slander happening in those live streams. But here's the thing. I laugh at it, and I don't care. I don't even care that you're slandering me, sir. You know, Paul, quit making your fake sock accounts while you're sitting there on your rebroadcasting telling people to follow the Legion. They want to follow the Legion. Who gives a shit? People can go where they want to go. But how much of a peasant are you, Paul, and a servant are you to a guy that really doesn't give a shit about you. He uses you when he can't simulcast you. And he's getting paid and you're not, sir. I mean, come on, dude. Put 2 and 2 together, man. Do you feel like you're a part of something, Paul? Do you feel like you're worthy when you're a part of that group? Doing grunt work for free while the other guy you're doing it for is getting paid a massive amount of money? I wouldn't say it's massive, but it's a decent amount. I can understand why he would be doing it, even though it's not right, but I can understand it. For you, sir, you're making no money doing it. Like, is you're thrilled to just come at me because you're jealous of my family's estate too, bro? What? I don't understand. I don't get this, right? And I wouldn't even care about this. I wouldn't even care about this if my lady didn't bring up the rebroadcast. I wouldn't care about this if it wasn't continuously talked about without me even provoking anything. I haven't said a thing. I've just gotten to the point of where I'm like, okay, you want to come at me and talk about my family's estate, and you want to call my woman a gold digger that's going to go after my family's estate? We'll talk about it. Because my woman and I are happy, and we're going to be together forever. It's not going to break us up. It's not affecting us. We laugh at it. We sit there and we laugh and we're like, wow. These people sit around all day, every day saying the same shit about me, for Christ's sake. I don't do anything to them. I say nothing to them. As a matter of fact, I've respected their wishes. The people on that end that are creating content on me. Here's the funny thing. In the past, I made agreements with a few people on that side that, hey, you know what? I'm no longer copyright striking any of you. I'm making a peace with all of you. Some of these agreements with some people have been for years. And I've kept my part of the agreements, and I'm just a normal, decent dude. I wouldn't attack people anyway. That's not who I am. In the past, I made some mistakes because these people set me up for content. And now they're painting me to be something I'm not. Right? Or they're trying to, right? But people can see what's fake and what's real, right? People know. After you get to know a creator for a while, you know their style and you know how low they'll go to get, a reaction or to make donations or to get views and stuff, right? Yeah, it's pretty windy today. I'm trying to keep my headset on. Maybe next time I'll put my headset over my head first and my hat on top. See if that works. You see, you have a soccer account in here saying Eli's lady prefers to watch Lycan. Come on, Paul, grow up. I'm sure that was you. If it wasn't you, it was somebody on that side that needs to grow the fuck up, right? If my lady wants to watch myself, Lycan, whoever she wants to watch, that's her prerogative. I don't care what she watches. That's on her. I love her. I trust her, and I let her be. I let her be whatever she wants to be. I love who she is, right? And see, here's the thing. You're trying to trigger me and get a reaction from me, and you're going to try to call this a reaction. It's not a reaction, or it's not. You're not triggering me. I'm responding to you and saying, you're really stupid for wasting your time with your stupid shit. Right? Get over yourselves. This whole Coach Eli drama thing, whatever it's been to you guys for the last 5 years, look, granted, it might have been fun and cool for a little while, but how much longer is this going to go for, right? I guess as long as the sponsor keeps coming back every year during this time and giving bonuses or whatever to come at me, right? There's that damn loud plane. It's loud. I gotta stop for a second. It's a nice private jet. It's a really nice plane. I wouldn't be surprised if that's like a 200K private jet. At least 150. That's a luxury plane. Sounds nice too. Just got home. Hi friends. Hello Troll Patrol. Welcome to the show. Folks, please smash the thumbs up. We have 15 thumbs up. We have 14 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. Also, if you'd like to make a donation to help support the channel, you can use the Super Chat, or you can donate via Cash App or PayPal. If you use a Super Chat or Super Sticker, I can see it here on the stream, and I will pay you notoriety. If you use the Cash App or PayPal, I will get it afterwards, and I will privately send you a note back if I have a way to reach you to thank you. So the only donations I'll be acknowledging from here on out, like I mentioned before, are the ones coming through on Super Chat, on the Super Chat or Super Sticker. Cash Apps and PayPal will be anonymous, and I will thank you privately behind the scenes as long as you give me a way to reach you. Typically on PayPal, there's an email I can reach you at. With Cash App, you'd have to email me and send me your email. Wow, that plane is like wobbling a little bit because it's a little windy. Yeah, those private planes, they're much lighter than bigger planes, and so when it's windy, you got to be real careful to, keep them steady and straight. Because one wrong move and you could go in a tailspin, and you and anyone else on board is probably not going to be around after that mistake. You know what I mean? And I always watch because you never know. The flight path to the local airport out here at the San Carlos private airport here in the Bay Area in San Mateo County, where I'm at, it's right over there. And again, the flight path is right above the trail here. There's another plane coming. And it's Friday. A lot of planes are coming back from the south after the business week. That's when I always notice the most planes on the trail around this time. Good afternoon, everyone. Says Lewis Fuller. Please do forever to like. Thank you, Lewis. Whatever that means, thank you, bro. From this point on, this is how I'm going to handle things, and this is how you folks should handle things too. Tackle things head on. Sounds like the wind died down some. It did. Well, the wind's hitting my back now. The wind's hitting my back, Casey. And thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry. I thought you might have been someone from this creator that has a network of drama shit show lovers. And he likes to send a lot of his people here to troll my chat. I've had to get great security because of him and some other creators that have come at me in the past. These people have, Discord groups behind the scenes, and they get 20 or 30 or 40 other followers to mass attack your chat at times when you go live. They used to do it to me all the time. So I had to get Nightbot, which you see Nightbot in the chat. It's a spam protection for bot for YouTube, and it can also put messages out there. Nightbot has a block words list, and the YouTube backend is a block words list. I have to put a lot of block words in Nightbot and the YouTube block words list. And the reason why you see my chat even somewhat clean, with the exception of a few trolls, is because of all the security and great measures I've had to go through because of a few of these people, including this one person that keeps talking about me and restreaming my streams every single day. Casey, it's fine. I used to watch him. But if you're talking about Jay, but I haven't in a very long time. I'm hardly ever on here anymore, to be honest. It's too toxic of a place to spend too much time. I agree with you. Well, thank you. I think we were all once friends with that guy, and the thing is, Casey, here's the thing. Deep down inside, I really don't think he's a bad guy. I've said this before. It's the nature of his business. It's his sponsor forcing him to be something he's not, to pay his bills. And to a certain extent, I can understand that. But where do you cross the line of ethics, right? Where does the line of ethics come into play between the sponsor and between what he knows is morally right or wrong? I can't say it. I think Mr. J is smart enough to understand what's morally right and morally wrong. Forget about what's legal or illegal. I'm not worried about the legal shit. I don't care about that stuff anymore. I used to. Let's talk about what's morally right and morally wrong. Is it morally right to accept payment to harass and attack and rebroadcast a creator all day, every day? Right? Let's forget about the fact. Let's say it's legal, okay, for shits and giggles, right? Even though I allow it because it just doesn't matter. It's not going to change anyway, right? Is it morally right? Do you think it's sitting right with him? Do you think he's tired of it, right? It's either that or he just really, really hates me above and beyond what he's actually saying or other people have told me about him. Because there are people that have told me he doesn't really hate me. This is just what he has to do to make money. Right? There's a better way to pay your bills, getting off your ass and get a job, not buying a computer. Well, there's nothing wrong with being a YouTuber, Lewis. It's just the type of content you create. Right? At some point, and it happens like every year, same time, at some point, the sponsor will say, okay, you fulfilled your Eli quota, now you can go and do other things, right? And again, if that's not the case, if it's not the case of the sponsor paying for him to come at me every day, then he must really, really super fucking hate me genuinely. It has to be one or the other, right? I'd like to believe it's more a part of his job. Still doesn't make it right morally, but I can understand that. I'd like to think it's more of, like I said, his job, and not he hates my guts and just can't stand me and is doing whatever he can to destroy my business and my brand, right? Which is fine because I'm the only one that can destroy my business and my brand, right? But if we're going to play in a shared playground, YouTube is a shared platform, a shared playground. If we're going to play in the same playground and you're coming onto my playground, I have no choice but to say something, right? It leaves me with no choice, because then people that want to play in my playground the right way are going to be confused. That's what happens, right? Let's see here. No matter what happens in life, folks, you must remain positive. I'm remaining positive throughout all of this and anything else that I'm dealing with in life. You think it's just the YouTube stuff and my business and all that? I've got a lot going on in my life outside of YouTube, right? Truth of the matter is, I have things that I'm dealing with regarding the family estate. Not in the way these people are saying, but my family, my mother, my brother, and I, and my aunt, we get together every now and then, and, we have repairs to do. We have, other things to do to upkeep it, right? We have tenants to upkeep and stuff like that. There's a lot of upkeep, right? So I've got a lot of stuff going on. Then I've got my lady. She's got her stuff. I love her to death. She's going through things with her family and stuff. I'm not going to get into great detail, but I may share just a little bit about that before I end this walk today. And I'll tell you, folks, it gets overwhelming. Like, it does get overwhelming. But I always do my best to stay cool, calm, and collective. And no matter what happens, I do my best to keep a positive attitude. And every now and then, even the best of us will snap a little bit or lose our shit for a second. I'm not going to lie, that happened to me last week a couple times. I was with my lady and we were talking about some things that didn't even involve her or me. And I snapped. I don't touch anybody, I didn't touch her or anything, but, I raised my voice a little bit because, like everything, when everything comes at you, right, you've got the YouTube stuff, the business, you've got your family estate stuff, you've got your woman's family. And when you're a dude like me that loves to help everyone and is cool, calm, and collective, and all this shit comes at you at once, it tests your strength, even though you're already super strong like I am. It tests your strength. Yup, voice was raised a little, LOL. JN, you know what? I'm not keeping you around, sir. I know who you are. You're not welcome here. And you wouldn't know my voice was raised, if my voice was raised little or not, because you weren't there in the car with my lady where it happened. So, GTFOH. I'm sure you can figure out millennial acronym lingo and understand what GTOFH means. Or GTFOH, I mean, sorry, GTFOH. Here's the thing. I'm going to try this again one more time. To that creator on the other side and your business partner, a lady that I was once close friends with. And the only reason why I'm not close friends with her is due to the conflict of interest of what you both are doing to me now as part of your job, right? Here's the thing. The options are this. You can talk about the same stuff. And again, I'm not flagging you or anything, right? You can keep talking about my family's estate. You can keep talking about how my woman is trying to be a gold digger and trying to marry me to marry into the family estate. You can keep talking about my brother getting the estate over me. You can keep talking about how much you think I'm a broke-ass loser. You can keep talking about all this stuff. All day, every day, same old thing. Keep talking about it. Every day, no problem, right? And it will get old. Or you can stop talking about it and let's create some real content together. Let's have some real discussions about real topics, non-drama related topics. Choice is yours. But I'm going to tell you this, every time you talk about my family's estate, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to say the same thing I said right now. And we're going to both look like fools because we're going to sound like broken records. Every time you talk about my family's estate, you talk about my brother, you talk about all this stupid, phony shit you guys have brought up, right? And other things you guys talk about. Who cares? It's my business. Why is my business your business? That's my business. Right? If I haven't done you or anyone wrong, publicly, never done anyone wrong, then why is any of this your business? What part of this is your business? So again, same old thing, I'll keep addressing it. Anything that's addressed by trolls and haters, anything that somebody says that is technically slander, which I'm not suing you, don't worry about it. I'm allowing you guys to slander me because you are slandering me, right? The truth of the matter is slander is saying something that isn't true. To try to make someone look bad and deter people from doing business with them or associating with them, right? That's called slander. But again, I don't even care that you're slandering me. Every time you do from here on out, I'm just going to talk about it and tell the truth about it, just like I did today. I mean, just like these people were saying a couple months ago that my brother got fired from the insurance company that I used to be an independent contractor for because I was like helping him embezzle money from the company. Who in their genius mind came up with that one? Like, and where did you get that from? Did you pull that out of your ass or what? That's definitely slander. But still, we just let it go because we're laughing at it because it's not true. Lewis is laughing. See, here's the thing. It is still considered slander to defame someone's character even for entertainment purposes. Right? But even then, I don't have a problem with it. It's just getting old. It's getting old. Everyone is tired of it. I've had 15, 16 people here on my streams every day now, right? Maybe it's not as many as you guys have when you rebroadcast me. You get about 50, right? So I've got about a third, or close to a third of what you got. And I'm rebuilding. I'm gonna grow with the right audience, right? What's gonna happen when the Coach Eli real audience outgrows the Coach Eli haters? And then there's no more value to doing this, right? I'm trying to give you folks an opportunity now to say, hey, okay, let's let bygones be bygones. Let's turn this around and create something more productive, right? Second day in a row now Didn't want to talk about this, but it came up. Second day in a row where I'm saying, hey, look. Cool, you did what you did, right? You did what you did earlier, nothing new, same old shit, different day, right? But why not let bygones be bygones? Come on, dude. You've stretched this out as much as possible. The majority of the people that used to follow the Coach Eli drama anyway are no longer supporting you. You got some people that are new and some people that will never leave, but most of those people you have now are not donating to you at the level the other people used to donate. There are people that would donate $500, $600, $700 a month to you because they hated me. Not because they liked you, because they hated me more than they hate you. Or they hated you at least, right? And that's even more pathetic. Some of the shit I've seen out here on YouTube. You've got creators that are donating to creators they hate because the person the hated creator is talking about is hated more by the person donating than the person he's donating to, right? So in essence, this one dude that rebroadcasts me every day had some people in the past that hated him, but because they hate me more than they hate him, when this creator that would rebroadcast me every day, they would donate to him, even though they hated him, but they hated me more than they hated him, right? It's just surreal. It's just really, this is just stupid shit. This is just, wow. This is about a bunch of guys, trying to come out and say, my pee-pee's bigger than yours. Let's flex my muscles. Let's compare length, right? Does that make you masculine or what? A real man's not going to feel the need to compare size on anything. Pocketbook or lower region. I heard some people behind me. There are some people behind me. I think they entered the trail from the side. Got 18 thumbs up. Let's get to 20 thumbs up before the show ends, folks. Need 2 more thumbs up. We got 18 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Share this out in your community tabs. Share this out on social media. You got to be strong, folks. You got to remain positive. I'm remaining positive throughout this whole thing. True, Casey, he's intense. Lewis says, GTO was a badass car back in my day. Yeah. That was the, what was it? It was a Pontiac, right? Didn't Pontiac make the GTO? Bygones be bygones sounds like a fair deal. People just need to mind your own business and stay out of other people's business. Oh, Lewis, he's getting paid to do it, bro. He's been getting paid for years to come at me. And again, I understand it and I've let it go, and I'm not pursuing anything legal at all on it. But at this point right now, it's like, look, if it's going to affect my audience, if these people are going to keep saying things about me that aren't true, I'm going to just talk about it every time they talk about it. And if it's every day, I'll talk about it every day for a little bit, and then I'll get to my topic. If your parents raised you right, you should already know that stay out of other people's business. Regardless of what this is all about, with the guy that keeps rebroadcasting me every day, regardless of what it is all about, all right? I don't want to see him lose it all. I don't want to see anyone lose it all. I don't want to see him get removed. I don't. But he continues doing this, he's going to get removed. And it's not going to be because of me. I keep saying it very clearly. And I'm going to prove this to you folks when he does get removed from the YouTube Partner Program on his main channel, right? That'll go next, and then he'll be shut down if he doesn't change his ways. I want to prove to you folks it's not me taking this guy down. I haven't flagged him in ages, right? But other people are mass flagging him. Other women that he's gone toe-to-toe with, right? I mean, dude, seriously. You know you're being mass flagged by everyone. And no, I'm not flagging you. It doesn't matter if I flag you or not. I'm not. You're being flagged up by so many other people. It doesn't matter whether I flag you or not. But I'm just choosing to never flag anyone again because I just want to run my thing. And I'm strong enough to take the heat. I'm trying to prove something to myself and to other people. That I don't have to use the copyright system or the community guideline flagging system to reach success out here or to continue moving forward and creating content out here. But I can only speak for myself, sir. I'm going to say this again, and when it does happen, I'll refer back to all these videos, right? And then you'll make content off of that from a different channel. Lather, rinse, repeat. Maybe it's part of the act, dude. Maybe the whole thing's part of the act. At some point, dude, something's going to give. Either your sponsor will pass away and you won't get any more money, or something will happen to your health, or you'll get tired, or your audience will go. Dude, listen, this what you're doing to make money is taking a toll on you in more ways than one. More so physically, right? Everything you're doing to keep this going, sir, is not sustainable long term, like I keep saying. Just trust me, one way or another, something health-wise, sponsorship-wise, other people flagging you wise, dude, you understand. I'm trying to help you out here and say, look, dude, one way or another, you got to sleep with one eye fucking open every night, right? Figure of speech, but maybe not. And maybe you have an intentional, maybe in your head and your heart, this is an act for your sponsorship requirements. And even if you haven't intentionally tried to piss people off, the fact is they perceive you to be doing something to attack them for real, not an act. So you've pissed a lot of people off, dude. You've pissed a lot of people off on this platform, and you continue to do it. And I'll tell you, dude, most of these people you pissed off are not as strong as I am, are not as understanding as I am. They're not. Most of them are not. Most of them are out to get you, bro. And they're not going to stop until they do. How did I know that? I used to be that way, and I'm not that way anymore because I learned, right? But they haven't learned yet, dude. Why do you keep doing things, sir, that you know eventually are going to catch up to you? I don't get it. I don't get it. You're much smarter than that, dude. I don't get it. Sir, you could wake up tomorrow morning and one channel's down, or one's removed from the partner program, or something happens, sir. Isn't it constantly on your mind that you can get a community guideline strike any second, or another copyright strike? Is it any of your concern that someone that just really loses their shit shows up at your place? I'm not saying they should do that, sir. They shouldn't. But people know where you live. People know where I live. We all know where we live, dude. Why would you keep doing stuff that would put you in that position, dude, where people would want to retaliate towards you, bro? Why? Jackson Black, what do you agree with? You agree with why would you put yourself in a position where people would want to retaliate in any way, shape, or form, whether it's guideline strikes, copyright strikes, showing up at your house and beating your ass? Right? I'm not saying they should do that. I would hate to sleep with one eye open. Audio is killer. I heard it outside. What are you talking about? You're saying the audio is clear, it's loud, that you can actually hear it while you're outside clearly? Is that what you're saying, Troll Patrol? Got 21 thumbs up. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. 14 in the box. Clear and loud. Yup, thank you, man. I take a lot of pride in good audio and video. On mobile, you can only broadcast in 720p. But the audio, I can plug in an external microphone to the iPhone, which I have. I have a whole setup on this here. One of these days, I'll show it to you folks. I'll use my other camera, my Sony a6400, and record a video to show you how I do these walking streams, how I set them up, if anyone else wants to do it. All right, folks, get your questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We're going to be going off the air very, very soon. People need to learn how to behave on YouTube. It's beyond that, Jackson. Money talks. People will do anything for money. That's what this all boils down to. All of this done to me every day would not be feasible without a decent amount of compensation exchanging hands. Let's just be real about it. It's just too much work. Autism Mom for 2. Okay, like, thanks for the stream. I will look up for the next topic. Chat, look forward to it. Well, thank you so much, Autism Mom for 2. If you want to email me or connect with me on social media, if I can verify you're a real person, I'd be happy to moderate you. If you're happy with the way things are and want to remain completely anonymous, I mean, I'll keep you anonymous regardless. I'm a professional business. I don't dox people here, but I get that you may not trust anyone, and I get that. So you can let me know next time or by email or whenever. But thank you for being here. It seems nice, but do you think Sifu will be happy there? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Do I feel Sifu will be happy where? You got to be more specific, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, I'm going to reset the chat. Go off the air for a second and check messages one more time Then I got to head home and get ready. My lady's coming. Be right back. All right, no more messages, folks. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you, everyone, for being here. You can ask your question next time, Troll Patrol. All right, folks, have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you whenever I put out my next piece of content live or pre-recorded. It may not be till Sunday, but who knows? Maybe you'll get a surprise show one of these nights. Keep it locked here to Coach Eli, 2 authentic live streams. Subscribe, bang the bell, select all notifications. Also, go to my main channel, Coach Eli, Elias Melas. Nightbot's been sharing the link every 7 minutes. Or just go to youtube.com/live Coach Eli. Subscribe there as well. Bang the bell, select the notifications, and you won't miss anything. More pre-recorded content is coming to that channel soon. Have a great one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.